We are live. Hello, everybody. Welcome. We're back here again. LinkedIn Live. It's me, Lisa Wade, legal nurse consultant, owner of Wade Nurse Consultants, and the host of my podcast, Should You Take That Case? And I'm here this week, every day at the same time, looking for attorney guests for that podcast. And let me just say the goal of our podcast is to be a resource for legal professionals like yourselves, personal injury, med mal attorneys, and the like. And we are trying to be a resource for each other by sharing experiences and insights as personal injury or med mal attorneys. And I am looking for guests. Welcome to my next guest quest. Are you my next attorney guest on Should You Take That Case? I most certainly hope so, but I'll be showing up this week every day, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, to maybe answer some questions, any questions you have about what it's like to be on this podcast. What are you going to get out of it? How easy is it to participate? And what kind of things are you talking about? I'm going to answer all of those questions. But first, let us scoot over to the comments section and see if anybody is here live with us today. If you are an attorney, pop an A into that chat so we can see you. If you're a paralegal, put in a P. If you are a legal assistant, put in an L. We had some other legal nurse legal nurse consultants like me were here yesterday. So put in an LNC if you are a legal nurse consultant watching us today. But put a W if you are part of a wonderful organization, which I enjoy, Women Owned Law. It is a groundbreaking group, and it's been created to connect and advance women legal entrepreneurs. So you can be an attorney, you can be a paralegal, you could be a legal nurse consultant like myself. You could work in marketing, but if you have an interest in female attorneys or female legal entrepreneurs, definitely join up. Think about it. Visit us at Women Owned Law and join up. Let's see. Oh, we have Jeffrey Strauss is here today. Thanks. He's an attorney. He put an A in the chat. Thanks for coming. And let me say that I am so grateful for anybody that is watching us today. If you're here, it's most definitely appreciated that you're taking some time out of your very busy days to be with us and hear about our podcast. Let's move on, and let me reintroduce myself. Again, I am the host of Should You Take That Case? I'm Lisa Wade, friendly neighborhood legal nurse consultant, medical record expert, and as I said before, owner of Wade Nurse Consultants. Think of us when you have those tons and tons of medical records that you need translated, summarized, and turned into normal human language, easily understood by judges and juries. But I am also the creator of our wonderfully private LinkedIn attorney group, the Attorney Medical Record Resource Group. That is where I get all of my stellar attorney guests. That's where they all come from. The Attorney Medical Record Resource Group, it is a community resource for medical record and medical terminology questions. We, as in me, I answer questions and provide expert clinical insights into the sometimes obscure and confusing world of medical records. Those records that come up with litigation caseloads like medical or nursing malpractice, general personal injury, products liability, criminal cases, toxic tort, environmental cases, or any case containing medical or nursing concerns like workers' comp or Medicare fraud, probate issues, even. Now, joining the Attorney Medical Record Resource Group, it is the only thing requested or required to be an attorney guest on our podcast, should you take that case, because all of our guests are also group members. So there's going to be a link to join that group. I'm going to post it inside the chat, but in just a few, another minute or two. If you are already interested in being a part or asking more questions about being interviewed on Should You Take That Case, just put inside the comments box the word interview. Drop it in there, and I will reach out to you with all of the information about how to do that. Let me see. Can I? I can't post the comments. Oh, well. Well, you know how to spell the word interview. If you just enter it into those comments, I will reach out to you with all the information about how to participate, and also available dates for being on the show, because we are booking guests for 2023. All of the available slots are taken up for interviews on the podcast for the rest of 2022. We've had a lot of interest, so we're booked solid for the rest of the year. And if you have some space open in 2023, think about being a guest. Now, I also am setting up time right now for any questions that you have about the podcast, anything that you want answered that I haven't gone over yet. Just get ready and put those questions inside the comment section. And while we are waiting for that little Q&A, let me tell you a little bit about Wade Nurse Consultants and what we do here. Without a review and summary of medical records, it might be harder for you personal injury and med mal attorneys out there to know if you should take that case. And here at Wade Nurse Consultants, we give attorneys a 1 to 2 page synopsis and opinion regarding the merits of those medical cases, using my 30 plus years of nursing experience to make quick work of medical case screenings. So if you're watching this and you already have a nurse paralegal on the payroll, this isn't for you. But if you have a backlog of medical case screenings to get through, here's what you do next. Now we are offering free 20-minute medical record strategy calls to help you hone an efficient, timely, and cost-effective routine around your medical cases. We are going to tell you to visit at my email. Go to my email, lisa@wadenurseconsultants.com, if you want to schedule one of those calls, one of those consultations about the medical case screenings that you have to complete. Now, back to our Q&A. Let's take a look. Do we have any questions yet? Oh, I think we do. Here we go. And I'm reading. Jeffrey wants to know, do I serve as a nursing expert in nursing malpractice cases. Any in your organization? The answer is yes. Absolutely, Jeff. Um, we are at Wade Nurse Consultants. We are what you call a one-stop shop. That means if you want any kind of specialty, that's what we're going to look for. If you need an emergency room nurse, nursing home um, expert, if you need somebody with ambulatory 1 day or same day surgeries, we will get that expert for you, whether it is to be a testifying expert or if it is just a consulting position and you just want a summary and an opinion about the medical records. So the simple answer, yes. um, it may not be me because my specialty is mostly long-term care, but people in my organization definitely available for whatever specialty that you have in mind. So I hope that answers your question. And again, Jeffrey, here we go. My email, Lisa at wadenurseconsultants.com. Just drop a note over there and we'll arrange some time to chat to make sure that you get what you need. And if you're interested, Jeffrey, in being on my show, here are some easy steps for you. Step number 1, watch the show. Okay? And you can do that by visiting my YouTube channel, Lisa Wade LNC, or just look up Google, should you take that case? Because I think I might be the number one thing that comes up. And let me just show you real quick that YouTube channel. If you're still around, let me show you. And I can show you the show that we did yesterday with our wonderful guest, Adam Roth. Hold on, hang on. We're getting there. All right, let us present. Let us share my screen. And all right, I'm having a little trouble showing you, but there we go. I think we've made it. There we go. Oh, unfortunately, that's a lot of me on that screen. So that is Adam Roth. If we can show him and see him. Yes, from New York, civil and personal injury attorney. He is a very interesting fellow with a lot of stories to share about how he became an attorney and how he manages his medical records. So it was a wonderful show. So tune in to Should You Take That Case? Lisa Wade LNC, that is the channel on YouTube, and you can catch that show. That's the first step. Number 1, watch the show. And the number 2 step to getting on this show is join that group, the Attorney Medical Record Resource Group. All of our show guests are group members. So that's the next step. Join that group. Look us up, Attorney Medical Record Resource Group in LinkedIn. And inside of that group is access to all of the past shows, all of the past guests, so you can ask them questions directly about what was it like being on that show? Was it easy? Was it hard? Was Lisa a difficult host or very pleasant and wonderful? And yeah, I think it is the latter, but I hope you take those steps by 1, watching the show on YouTube, and taking a peek at our attorney medical record resource group. Jeffrey, I'm going to send you, if I haven't already, I will send you an invitation to join and mill around in there and see if it is something that you would like to participate in. And I think we are going to wind up now. I don't see any other questions right now. So I'm going to be back tomorrow at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I will still be on my next guest quest. And I hope you think about being a part of our attorney medical record resource group. And we'll see you tomorrow.